only ran and went and got a degree in associates in health science. I guess that's a round of applause. Yay. The piece of paper that I never used. It cost me $40,000.
This is a certified hood classic. Fuel up.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? Welcome to another episode of Fuel Up. It's your boy, Jetpakjeff, here with another pod episode for you. It's episode 9. Thank you so much for joining into the pod. If you're just now coming in, appreciate you, goddamn. Thank you, goddamn. Appreciate you. But I'm not the only one here. Neri Kami is still in the building. Neri, what's going on?
Not much, man. I'm here, bro. Here again. Once again, ready to get that action in.
Hey, we never talked about it. Who are you, bro?
Nigga, I'm me.
Who are you, bro?
I am the producer of this podcast. I am a streamer extraordinaire. I'm not even going to say it, but it's me, bro.
Hey, I know who you is. Eyes knows you.
Yes.
But Days knows you, and we never introduced any other podcast. So
You're right. So
listen.
I'm a streamer. I make multiple different forms of content across multiple platforms. Professional gamer, I will say.
For sure.
I'm whooping his ass.
Oh, hold on. Where's the cap button real quick? Hold up, bro. Hold on.
Cap.
That ain't never happening. That's enough for you. All right, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to Fuel Up. And we're here. It's your boy, Neri Kami and Jetpakjeff in the building. Yes. Neri, I got a question for you.
Yep.
Coming into content creation and where you are right now, how old are you?
22.
22. Young boy. Young buck. You remember high school?
Yeah. Right, vaguely.
When I was in high school, I remember when I graduated what I wanted to do and thinking about my future in 5 years. And then 6 years and then 10 years. And I thought to myself, that's exactly what I'm gonna get it down to a T. And I'm not doing exactly what I did. And I'm so happy I did it. Do you remember having that same thought?
Yeah, I do feel that. I wanted to be a teacher.
What? Oh, we're going to get into that for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about what I would have done if I actually can redo that same thought. Because when I left high school and went into college, I had a totally different outlook on life that would have hit me way different if I knew what I knew now. And I know as a creator or a adult period coming out of high school that whatever you get into becomes your whole life identity, and sometimes it may not go as streamlined as you think. Sometimes you might not know what you want to do, and we're going to talk about that. From my experience as someone who literally is life right now is literally going to only be content creation for the rest of his life, we're going to talk about what is going to go into entailing with what I know and what we would have done. But we got to get it filled up, don't we?
Yes, sir.
Well, I know. I seen this man. I think I seen him maybe a couple weeks ago on Eastern Village. I was on the phone getting some food. He was too. So shout out to Young Nudie. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get fueled up. It's Hell Show, by the way, if you're living on the rock.
Yeah, I see you too. Yeah.
Hey, so I think niggas need to realize that hip hop has totally changed now with this video game stuff. I love it. We had video games in the early 2000s, but now shit like this, like gangster rap and fucking video game shit, or whatever y'all want to call it. You ever think we'd be at a time like this?
I mean, evolution is part of everything. So
For sure.
You know, we could have predicted it, but at the same time, to this scale, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either, but I love it. I love that we're here. Here's some more Hell Show.
He's starting to
get a little vulgar. But I'm gonna talk. Here's someone you probably won't be offended of because he kind of don't speak English. Ladies and gentlemen, Playboy Cardi. Hold up.
Hitting that bitch for
I always did that a little wrong. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen,
hitting that boy.
trying to get hype.
Nigga didn't nourish me. Yeah, and hitting that bitch was a fight.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, man. I never thought I would listen to a nigga like this, but these last 2 albums before this one, I can't stop dancing. I'm be honest with you, I don't give a fuck. This man just picks fire ass beats. I'm not gonna lie to you. Speaking of which, we about to go crazy in DreamCon, by the way. We're the pre-recording before DreamCon comes out. We need more dancing videos, Neri.
Hey, bro.
We need more dancing videos.
Y'all trying to see this footwork?
Hey.
Nigga didn't nourish me. Hitting that boy the fight. Yeah.
All right. The man just keeps coming out here and just going even more vulgar than the last verse. Damn. Young Nudie came in out of nowhere. What the hell?
Seemed like some Young Nudie favoritism, though.
Hey, I didn't know he was. I forgot he was on that. I thought it was Young Thug. I forgot. I subconsciously knew. But ladies and gentlemen, this last one is always saved for the local talent, and it's funny calling him local like he's small and shit. This man is big because it's in his name. Fat Man Key with Rollin'. Here you go. I think it's video game music for the whole fucking pod, ain't it? Here we go. I'm not gonna lie, I think they got a song coming out with Ben Riley. Shout out to Ben. The Man Key snuck out of nowhere. I didn't know where he came from at all.
Brand new nigga.
I like whatever that new song's coming out. Not now. I think it's July 12th, 13th. That shit gonna go. I'm gonna stream the shit out of that. But here's some more Rolling from Fat Man Key, or stage name Key. Whoa. Damn. These niggas went on a vulgar fest. Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Key with producer Chase the Money, with Rollin'. Oh, hold up. All right, cool. And also we have Rest in Peace Fredo featuring Young Nudie and Hell Shell featuring, obviously just Young Nudie. Obviously a Young Nudie favorite. I think that song is the first one that comes to mind with me. But the man keeps putting out hits, so it's crazy. East Atlanta homebody. Or East Atlanta favorite. East Atlanta favorite. Let's go with that. But today's not about them. Today is about the topic. And today we're going to go back, way back, to little young Neri and little young Jeff, where knowing what I know now, what would we do knowing what we know? And we're going to talk about it after this commercial break. I'll see y'all in a second. You're listening to Fuel Up. Welcome back. Thank you for listening to those commercial breaks or watching an ad or whatever. Thank you so much for joining into the pod. Did you see that seamless ass music come in? Ooh, that was flawless. Ooh, let's do that every time. Welcome to episode 9, by the way. Nerd Comics still in the motherfucking building. Let's get some gunshots from my boy. We'll fix all that. But yeah, Nerd Comics in the building. Nerd, what's up, bro?
Yo. Welcome back.
Let's paint a picture for the folks, all right? Let's take it back. For me, 2013. We just got over jerking. Like, we just stopped hitting the pin drop just now. We just started doing it, right? Fucking Kendrick just put out a fucking heater of an album, right? Just got an award for it. Thrift Shop was going crazy. It got an award over this nigga Kendrick. And they just put out. Actually, they didn't just put out, but Daft Punk's Get Lucky was playing that summer, right? Okay. It's a year old at this point. And a young Jeff is coming out of school and knows he's not going to go the state route. He's not going to go the university route. He's going to go state route. Jeff thinks he's smart. His school told him not to get a loan out for schools, So he didn't, and he went to state school, went to Dart State College. There, I made some friends, ran track and field, And literally, that was my whole MO. I don't think I tell people this all the time. Like, I've been editing since I was on the phone, but my main thing I always wanted to do was represent the country of Haiti in track and field. Which, by the way, I don't know if you knew this. Just because I'm American doesn't mean I can't represent another country. I have dual citizenship, technically, with the Olympics. Anyway, this is a story for another day. All you need to do was get an Olympic time. I ran 49 in the 400. I was trying to get down to 46, which is mad fucking hard to say that in retrospect, but seeing where I was, that shit was very doable. Had a terrible ass coach that ran. He only did cross country, but even he saw like some shit might shake. I had a really, really good time running track and field. My teammates, I had to win them over. Just like I felt like part of me feels like that same ambition for content creation. Anyway, content creation was not anywhere near what my thing was. I was making a lot of videos on my phone, but I wasn't editing them. I stopped editing after middle school or a little bit into high school. Only ran and went and got a degree in associates in health science. I guess that's a round of applause. Hey, the piece of paper that I never used. It cost me $40,000.
Damn.
It's the most expensive piece of paper I own. All right. And I never used it. Never once have I used it. Technically, I have for jobs, but I didn't need it. And knowing what I know now off of the adventure, I will never, ever take away the memories because it's going to feel so good where I want to go. But if I could go back, here's what I would do. And if you're a content creator who's listening to this in the summertime or know that this is something you're maybe in the gray space, because a lot of people get out of school, they graduate, and they want to do something that's not traditional. They don't know what they want to do. They just know that college might be around. They don't know what to do. They do know what to do, and they know that's not college. Well, let me tell you what I would have done, knowing everything that I know now. Right? And Neri, I'm going to shoot it back to you real quick in the middle of the story because I think knowing who you are and how good you are at something, I am shocked kind of on your story. So we're going to talk about it a little bit. So, number one, when I went into school, I went straight. I knew I was going to be a nurse for some years now. I knew I was going to choose that route. When I was little, I used to tell my mom I was going to be a doctor. Never did. So I went into nursing. And when I finally quit out, I became a full-time freelancer. Full-time freelancer because I started growing love for that in the midst of all this shit. Anyway, now that I know what I know and now that I would choose this, I would still go to school. Here's the difference, though. I took a loan out, 2 loans for $2,000, Parent Plus loans, which just got denied by the government. And I just have some Naruto sad music. It's not on here, but I was totally fine with going to school, and it's funny enough, I was kind of fine being in debt for this retrospect that I did. Now, if you go into debt, the most easiest debt to go into is student loan. They're throwing that money away. And that's because you never touch that money. Out of all the refunds I've ever gotten, I've never gotten loan refund. I've always gotten Pell Grants, which is money you never have to pay back, right? And every year, that sum of money, I never would use it, which is weird because obviously, how am I in debt when I get money back? It's by purpose, but whatever. But this camera on the right side, which is not actually playing for this episode, is what I bought with one of my last Pell Grant checks. Right now, I am a lot of debt with Sally Mae, student loan debt. I'm pretty sure that's not weird to say because I'm pretty sure you're in it too, listening, or you have people that are into it. So, knowing that I do what I would do now, I would go into school and not take a lot of loans out. Maybe take out 1 or 2 just to build credit. But credit is not important. Right now, if you know me, I don't fuck with credit. I buy everything cash. I bought this camera cash. I bought that camera cash. I don't fucking like taking out loans. And don't have to take out loans in order to be a successful person. You want a big lump sum of money? Go to school. Does your family not make a lot of money? Ooh, we're in for some money, y'all. Because Pell Grants is money you don't have to pay back. Also, if you have the Globe Scholarship, make good grades, there's even more money. I didn't make good grades until I was in college. And funny enough, it didn't help me out then because you can't get a Hope Grant while you're in school. Actually, you can, but I wasn't able to do that. You needed 3.5. Wasn't doing that, taking anatomy 1. But I say all that to say, with a 3.2 GPA that I never even had in high school. By the way, my GPA in high school was not that great. But that's another story for another day. What's funny is that I was able to get enough money to make a difference in my life, and I just spent it on clothes and shoes and one big camera, right? So if I were to go back, I would still maybe take out 1 or 2 loans, and most importantly, meet the folks that I should have been spending more time with. A lot of people in school are in the same boat that you're in. A lot of them don't know what they want to do, and a lot of them are going to quit out the first year, maybe even the first semester. But what's really good is that networking is one of the most important things when it comes to being a creator, because you can't just think that you're going to watch your own videos and make money. No, people got to watch your shit, right? So you got to go ahead and fuck up and make sure that your shit is palatable for folks, right? The algorithm trick sometimes doesn't have to be done when you know what audience you're serving it to. So knowing how much debt I went into, which, by the way, I'm just going to be candid. I went $40,000 into debt. I actually didn't even take out that much money. I took out $8,000, and it turned into $40,000 in debt. That's how debt works. It compiles when you get. I got 8 different loans. I've only paid off 2 since the recording of this podcast. 2, bruh. 2.
Make sure y'all like and subscribe to get this man.
I've only paid off 2. All right, there's 8 different loans out there, and it compiles interest not every single year, like a car, not every single month, every single day. Yeah, no, sick, right? Makes me fucking disgusting. And it's gonna do the same thing with you. Anyway, I would have took out maybe a loan for 10 G's, if anything. I don't even like taking out loans, but if I would have taken out a loan because I'm lazy, I would take out a loan for 10 G's. And I would have took a loan out for 10 G's and would have got me all the equipment I want, because at the end of the day, 1 loan is better than 8 loans that all compile up, all right? I know a lot of y'all believe in credit cards. I don't, and so this is a lot saying this for me. And I would have spent 1 on a fucking regular-ass course. I would have bought it online, like one of them $250 video courses, which I feel like I want to do that one day. Mark my words. I probably will come out with a course and a LUP package and stuff like that, because I feel like those things are really, really much more useful than people think. Anywhoozy, don't just think those are scams. Other videographers and creators, those packages do have some validity in them. Don't buy Ninja's streaming masterclass though. That shit is ass. You don't need to. If you're going into streaming, don't buy that one. All right, that's all I'm gonna say on that one. That one's fucking trash. But I would buy a package. All right. And even if you think about buying that, that's much more better than buying that trash package. No offense, Ninja. I just heard it was bad, and I actually looked into it. Than actually going to school and taking a course in video production and video editing in school, which is $250 a credit hour. For retrospect, most